So when I say I want cheese, that's the level of cheese I'm talking about. Oh, there's ants. Oh, nature, nature. And there's the police. Good morning, explorers, from a beautiful and hot and sunny Tokyo DisneySea. Today, I'm taking you on a tour of all the Halloween food you can find in this wonderful park. Now, everything started on September 1st, which is a little strange this year because the Halloween event doesn't actually start until October 1st. But the food came out September 1st. So that's all we're focusing on today. We're gonna go around the restaurants. We're gonna be eating a lot of stuff. There's a lot of souvenir items to look at. And we're also gonna be looking at the Duffy food because there's seasonal autumn Duffy food. I'm excited to eat, as I always am. So let's get to it. There she blows. Mount Prometheus erupts randomly throughout the day. You can tell when it's about to erupt when you hear rumbling. Beautiful. The first stop is the New York Deli because they do have some Halloween food. We did a mobile order, so we're gonna pick it up. Okay, before I start, I wanna give you some advice. A lot of restaurants, what you wanna do is you wanna get a seat. Once you get into the restaurant, like have someone else go get the seat for you because there's a chance you're gonna be standing there for 10 minutes trying to find a seat. So a lot of restaurants, this isn't every restaurant, but a lot of restaurants, it's best to find a seat first. And you can leave something at the table. So you can even leave your bag or even leave like a water bottle there. You can even leave your cell phone if you really wanted to. People do that here all the time. It's perfectly safe, no one's gonna take it. And that's how you save a table. I know some people don't like that, but that's just how it works here. So I'm giving you this information. Do with it what you will. If you see something on a table that's sitting there, it looks like someone's saving it, do not touch it, do not move it. Someone is sitting there and someone is saving it, okay? I've seen people take stuff off tables, don't do that. Like, please don't do that. That's not good. It's gonna cause confusion all around. Okay, enough of my PSA for the day. We're gonna start off strong with the Halloween food here at the New York Deli. We have desserts, we have a sandwich, we have candy cases, and we're gonna start off with this spicy chicken and pumpkin gratin sandwich. I think this is relatively the same as last year. That's okay. If I remember correctly, it was quite good. Packaging on point, as always, and very Halloween. Very purple, very orange. There's pumpkin, and remember, pumpkin in Japan is kabocha, and it's kind of a sweeter pumpkin. It has like kind of a different texture to it as well. So when you have pumpkin here, it's not the North American pumpkin that we all think of, right? So just keep that in mind. This looks really good. Look at the cheese and the gratin on top of there. It looks really great. You can see it on the inside there. So we got the spicy chicken. I think it's the tandoori chicken, because I know they sell that here. And then you can see the pumpkin gratin on there. The bun is quite soft. I was expecting it to be a little bit tougher, but it's very fresh. I'm very impressed with that. I like that. And there's purple cabbage on here as well. The chicken, I like the tandoori chicken that they do. So this is right up my alley. And actually one of my favorite snacks is the spicy chicken leg. So this is the right level of spice. You know how I complain about spice a lot of time? This does not have that problem. It's nice. Not to say it's spicy, it's not that spicy, but nice little tingling on my tongue. And the pumpkin gratin is sweet and creamy. It kind of overpowers the cheese. I don't really taste the cheese all that much. I wish there was more cheese. I always wish there's more cheese. Like, I don't know if you saw that meme floating around somewhere where it was an AI generated image where someone didn't tell the waiter to stop grating the Parmesan cheese and like the restaurant was full of Parmesan cheese. I felt that deep in my soul. So when I say I want cheese, that's the level of cheese I'm talking about. This is delicious. It is hearty, it is soft, it is fresh, it is creamy with the pumpkin gratin on there. Just wish there was more cheese. And the spiciness level is good enough for me. I'm gonna give this a solid 4. I think it just need more cheese. I think that's probably would have put it over. Now that we had our lunch, we are having dessert, and there are plenty of souvenir plates, candy cases, so we're gonna go through all of them. Now this one is adorable. There are ghosts. Look at the little ghosts. All the little different ghosts. They've leaned into the whole ghost thing for a while now, and I'm not mad at it. It's one of those things, it's classic, it works, it's cute, they do a good job with it. And on the inside is a chestnut tiramisu, depend, you know, however you want to say it. Pick one that I said wrong and get mad at me in the comments. Some people get really mad at just the way I pronounce it. I just think it's funny. Don't take life so seriously, everybody. Like, come on. We're in a theme park talking about Mickey ghosts and having desserts. Now, just a disclaimer, I'm not a big fan of tiramisu, so we'll see. We'll see. But if we come in over here, see what it looks like. Very standard. Is the chestnut literally just chestnuts on it? Oh, it is. Yeah, there's little chestnuts on this. Okay. Very fall, not overly sweet. It's tiramisu, creamy, has the nice like coffee flavor on it. It's actually not bad. Very basic though, but the souvenir cup is nice. 3. Give this a 3. The extra point comes with this. Otherwise, I would probably just give it a 2 because it's pretty. It's fine. The other souvenir item comes with a pumpkin crepe. So we have a cute little pumpkin crepe and the ceramic plate. Very cute. I like that it has the castle on the back, 2024 on it. So these things, I don't mind when there's a date on it because I'm not plastering it across my body. It's cute. I think it is really cute. Oh, and this is also ceramic too. I don't know if I mentioned that. But we're gonna try the cute little crepe. So this is a pumpkin crepe. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin. It almost looks like a folded egg. You know what? I'm just gonna go like this. I almost wore it. So that's what the inside looks like, and you can see the pumpkin in there with the cream. And you know what? This is great. The pumpkin is nice and sweet, and it's nice and soft and creamy when you bite into it. It tastes healthy. I mean, it's not really, but it tastes that way. Because when I think of like kabocha, or Japanese pumpkin, I think of like tempura, because it's usually part of like vegetable tempura. And it's quite good. It's like one of my favorite vegetables to get. So having it in a dessert, I think it's quite interesting that they, you know, here in Japan, they use it in desserts, but they also use it, you know, in savory dishes. So I think it's quite nice. The crepe is a crepe. It's just a vessel for everything inside of here. It's very simple. It's good. I think it's better than the tiramisu. There's a lot more flavor going on, and I like that. And I do like the plate. I do like the plate. This is a solid 4.5 for me. 4.5. The extra half comes from this. Yeah, this is perfect. Get it. Look at these cute candy cases. I love them so much. They do such a good job with the candy cases. Like, I don't understand. That's all I can say is, these are cute. These are very cute. They're both the same price. So you can pick one or the other, or pick both. I clearly picked both because I wanted to show you, right? Look how adorable it is. Like, it's a little, I guess, drink, purple drink. I don't know, I guess grape, maybe. And then there's a little pumpkin on there with a little straw and a little ghost Mickey. And the top actually opens up. So you can put little candies in it. The design on it is very cute as well. Hangs off your bag. And then we have Mickey and Minnie as little cute, adorable ghosts. I love how Minnie is pink, like a pale pink with the gray bow. The contrast in the colors I think is very wonderful. The design on these are great. And the candy goes in the back of Minnie. Out of the two, I think I like this one. I think because it's very simple and it's incredibly cute. Do I rate these? I don't know. Should I rate these? I'm gonna rate them 5 out of 5. They're both 5 out of 5. Well, no, okay, no. This is 5 out of 5. This is 4 out of 5. Can't go wrong with either of them. It's a perfect little accessory. And they do come with colorful chocolates. Oh look, the plate's coming in handy. So we go like this. You should see some of it. There's ones with hidden Mickeys on them somewhere. Can we find it? Can we find it? Can we find it? Oh, there it is. There's one. There's a Mickey right there. There he is. So yeah, there's hidden Mickeys on these. Very cute. All right, we still have more food, so let's get to the next place. There are some food trucks still in front of the Tower Terrace. So there's one here, and there's one here, and there are 2 different food items that we are going to try. Yes. So there's a variety of drinks. There's 2 non-alcoholic and 2 alcoholic. I'm just gonna get the mixed fruit one, the one on the top. Not gonna be doing any alcohol. It's too hot. And I don't like peach. So we're gonna get the top one. Now mine for the gnocchi and pumpkin gratin with nuts and maple sauce. This looks really good too. Okay, so we're trying the iced fruits tea, which is mixed fruit, and there's a lot going on in this. There's a lot of fruit. It smells incredibly fruity. You can see here all the different fruits. So there's strawberry. I think that is probably apple. I see blueberries in there. Is that grape? Yeah, there's little grapes. There's a lot in there. And he said to mix it up. So there's a lot of fruit going on in this. It smells really nice. It's mild. I thought it was going to be super sweet, but it's not. You can definitely taste the tea in this. That's nice. I wish I had a straw. I wish they gave me a straw because I don't like stuff floating in my drink. The fruit is nice and fresh. Ooh. Got some nice grapes. Love grapes. Is this an apple? It's a little frozen. When I bit into it, my teeth are sensitive. You know that feeling when you bite into something really cold? I like the tea. It's not very sweet. The fruit is a nice touch, makes it healthier, I suppose. Yeah, it's definitely not sweet, which is nice. Despite it having stuff floating in it that I don't particularly care for, it's still a very refreshing drink. I'm gonna give this a 3. A nice solid 3. It's really nice in this heat that we still have at the end of September. I had to look like 4 times to figure out what this was. There's just so much going on with this. This is a gnocchi with bacon and pumpkin and maple syrup and cheese, I suppose. There's a lot going on with this. There's just a lot going on with this. So I think this is the pumpkin, and I think this is probably the quote-unquote bacon. Whenever anything says bacon in Japan, 9 times out of 10, it's ham. It's not bacon. I don't know why it's called bacon. It's not bacon, at least to me. It is not bacon. But I might be wrong. We'll see. It just looks like a big piece of ham. And this is what it looks like here. It's very hefty. Very heavy. You can definitely see the pumpkin in there and the potatoes. And there's ants on me. Oh God, they're everywhere. Oh, there's ants. Oh, nature. So I'm gonna try it without the maple syrup because they give you a little packet for it, and then I'll try it with the maple syrup. That's definitely potato right there. There are ants. I don't like. Actually, I think that Mickey was the gnocchi. That was definitely not pumpkin. The pumpkin's in here. The issue is they don't tell you exactly what is each component. They tell you what's in it, but they don't tell you what's what. Nice and savory. The pumpkin is nice. It gives a nice sweetness. The cheese is perfect. There's a nice amount of cheese on here. I'm very happy. Potatoes, you can never go wrong with potatoes. I'm scared to set this down because you know what's going to come? The ants. Okay, I'm curious. Like, what is this? Is this the ham? It's gnocchi. It's not the. It's okay. Where's the ham then? Oh, there's like tiny, tiny little pieces of it. Deceptive. It is so much better with the maple syrup. The sweetness and the savoriness, the potatoes, the cheese, the gnocchi. This is perfect. I think this is great. A 5. Perfect 5. Sweet and savory, creamy, cheesy, maple syrupy. Yeah, get this. This is really good. I'm gonna finish this whole thing. The next stop is here at Dockside Diner. Now we did mobile order for this because it has a 45 to 60 minute wait, but with mobile order, we get to pick up our order like right now, basically. So that's wonderful. What I like about Dockside Diner is they have Duffy food here. So we got some of the Duffy items. We got 2 of them here. I didn't get both of the souvenir cup stuff just because the cups are kind of, I'll be honest, annoying to carry around. They start getting heavy, and I already bought a cup today, so I didn't get the cup with it. But one of them also does come with a plate. Actually, I got the plate. I actually use the plates. I do use those more than the cups. See, this is cute. And it's also easier to store because it's nice and flat, right? Ceramic. And they do give you this paper wrap to wrap it all up in so it doesn't, break. Very satisfying. So the tart that it comes with is a chestnut tart. I kept saying it was pumpkin. It's not pumpkin. Before we started filming, I was like, is this pumpkin? No, it's chestnut. Oh, you can smell the butter. Is that raisins on the top? I guess so. We'll find out. The tart is very buttery. And the tart is soft. I thought it was going to be really crunchy. Because usually when I have tarts, well, I guess maybe I've had terrible tarts in my lifetime. I don't know. Usually when I have a tart, like the outside's pretty like dry. This is not dry at all. It is nice and moist. It tastes quite fresh. The filling is definitely chestnut. It's very nutty, very creamy. That is not raisins on the top. It's something else. It's like a jam. To be frank with you, I was not looking forward to this. I was kind of in my head like, I'm not going to like this. I am pleasantly surprised and very wrong. This is really nice. I'm going to give this a 4. It's a solid 4 for me. I love that it's fresh. That's what I like. Because usually, like I said, when I see these sitting somewhere, they're usually not fresh. This is definitely fresh. You're probably thinking to yourself, Chris, what is this black straw doing in the bottom of the frame? Listen, I forgot to move it. We're just going to leave it there. I already recorded the first part, but you'll see in a second what this is. But we have the Duffy pumpkin pudding. Not a mousse, but a pudding. And you can see the little pumpkin seeds on there. Very cute. We got some whipped cream. It's almost like a creme brulee because they have the whatever this is on the bottom. Cute little Duffy chocolate. So cute. We love Duffy. We love Duffy and friends. They're taking over the world. The pudding has the texture of, it's not chalky, but it's not smooth. It's kind of an in-between in terms of the texture. That's usually just how pumpkin goes anyway in Japan. It's a little sweeter than I thought it would be, to be quite honest. It's sweet, but also bitter at the same time. They're kind of at odds with each other. The bottom is just straight up, like just a lot of sugar. I thought I was gonna like this more than the tart. It's the other way around. This is not for me. Let's just put it that way. It's not for me. I can't even put my finger on it, what it's missing. Brown sugar, maybe? I'm not sure. It's yeah, it's just a lot of pumpkin. Maybe I'm pumpkin fatigued at this point. Everything has pumpkin in it. Maybe it's kind of akin to a mousse, you know, it's kind of a mousse adjacent. Mousse, it's in the mousse family. We know how I feel about mousse, right? Yeah. I'm gonna give this a 2. It's a 2. Yeah. Jafar has his own drink. We all love Jafar, right? Right? Story time, okay. Are you sitting down? Great. Okay. And I know my mother's watching this, and I am so sorry that I'm saying this. I'm not throwing you under the bus, okay? Maybe. I remember when Aladdin came out back in 1992, we were driving through a city going home. So we still had quite a few, kilometers to go to get home, a few more hours. But I was so insistent on wanting to see Aladdin in movie theaters in the city we were going through. I would have been 7 at the time. And I was just begging my mother for us to watch it, and she was very adamant on saying no. And being the 7-year-old that I was at the time, I was not very happy with that, and I was very angry. That's all I remember, just being angry and thinking my mother is denying me of my right to go and see Aladdin in theaters because the movie poster caught my eye as we were driving by. I don't know. I am so sorry, Mother. I know you're watching. That's my story with Aladdin. I did end up seeing it eventually, I think, in movie theaters. We have it on VHS somewhere in the basement. My age is showing. Anyway, we have a Jafar drink. And there's a Jafar chocolate that just keeps submerging in the drink. Oh. That was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Is it candy? Oh, it's candy. Where's the chocolate? No, it's candy. I thought it was going to be chocolate. It's usually white chocolate. Anyway, this is a sparkling drink with strawberry and cola in it. So we got a lot of strawberries on the top. There's actual strawberries, like little bits of strawberries. And we're mixing it up here. I do like the packaging on here. I think it's very nice. We have Ursula, a bunch of villains on here. There's jelly in this. There's jelly on the bottom. Strawberry jelly. Very sweet, but that's okay. Coke is very sweet. Cola is sweet. The strawberry is nice. It's not very overpowering. I was worried it was going to overpower the Coke. Cola. I don't actually know if it's Coke or not. It's cola. Strawberry, cola, nicely balanced. The strawberry is not overpowering the Coke. Cola. I keep saying Coke. It's kind of reminiscent of. Have you ever had Coca-Cola Freestyle? I think they have strawberry in there. Do they? Or am I dreaming? I might be dreaming. Not sure. But that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from it. And then also there's the strawberries in it and the strawberry jelly. There's ice in it. This is the perfect drink. Tad little more sweet than I would prefer, but the carbonation, can't beat it. I'm gonna give this a 4. Solid 4. At the SS Columbia dining room, we have a special lunch set for Halloween. It looks like chicken, I think. Yeah. Looks really nice. Yeah, so we're not going to be eating here, but I just want to show you that they do have a Halloween menu. There's also various alcoholic drinks. So here at Barnacle Bill's, they have a beer cocktail which has grape and blueberry. Horizon Bay also has their own special Halloween set here. Looks like a flank steak. Got some soup and a dessert. The bread is usually really good. Mr. and Mrs. Incredible. And Edna. Hi, darling. So we're here at Miguel's and they have some Halloween food that we're gonna try. And it's not that up top there, not that. There's special buns, steamed buns that we're gonna get. I don't know how to feel about this. This is purple sweet potato with milk and coffee jelly. Yeah, the purple sweet potato. You can tell what the purple sweet potato is in this drink. It's pretty much the whole drink. There's whipped cream on the top and there's some red candies, it looks like. It smells very sweet. I don't know, man. It's very purple. My taste buds just kind of went on a really long journey, let's put it that way. It's not as sweet potato forward as I thought it was going to be. Like when I saw it, I kind of thought it seemed like it was going to be like a sweet potato puree, which, you know, kind of grosses me out. That's kind of where my mind goes. But it's not that. I guess it's just flavoring. It's mostly milk. You mostly taste milk, and you definitely do taste the sweet potato, though it's definitely there. The texture is like slightly chalky, just a little bit. I guess it's from the purple sweet potato. It's a little sweet. The coffee jelly inside is a little bitter. Coffee jelly is very common in a lot of drinks in Japan, which is nice. It kind of offsets the sweetness of it. The more I drink it, the more I like it. I'm going to give this a 3. It's a 3. I got it for the novelty, and also I want to show you. Yeah, 3. I'm going to give it a 3. It's not terrible by any stretch. Like, I do enjoy this. I probably will finish it. I probably wouldn't come back to it again. Does that make sense? Yeah. There you go. When I first saw this, I knew I absolutely had to try it. Anytime there's a steamed bun, they always make it cute or intriguing, I guess. This one is kind of both. The packaging, again, with the villains on it, is the poison apple from Snow White, and then we got a pumpkin. So one of them is chicken teriyaki, the other is potato and bacon. Those are winning combinations in my eyes. And the presentation on these is top notch, especially the poison apple. I think that's wonderful. Okay, well, oh. Nope. Okay, well, guess we're just gonna do this, right? I'm gonna bring you in and see which one this is. Sorry, poison apple. You are chicken teriyaki. That's what it looks like, yeah. Got chicken teriyaki there. It's interesting, it's ground chicken. As you can see, it's ground. I was thinking maybe bigger chicken pieces. That's kind of where my mind went. Okay. The teriyaki is definitely there. The ground chicken, it gives it a different feel inside your mouth. Because, again, I was thinking like little chicken pieces, not ground chicken. It's fairly mild in its flavor, which is not bad. The bun tastes like a normal steamed bun. In terms of there's no real flavor with it. It's just very fluffy and very soft, which is nice because you know what? It's not all about the bun. Like the bun looks cute, but it's all about the chicken inside. Okay. It's mild. It's the best way to put it. Now we know this one is going to be the potato and bacon. So let's come inside and see what it looks like. Oh, hello. Both of these didn't turn out the way I thought it would be. I thought these would be kind of the other way around. I thought this would be more mashed inside, and I thought the teriyaki chicken would be more like chunky like this. Complete opposite. That's kind of what's happening today. So it's like potato, julienne potatoes? Shredded potatoes. It's more like, kind of like, you know, shredded hash browns. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. It looks like there's some pepper in there, some sort of seasoning, and we got little bits of bacon. This makes me very happy. Oh, the pepper is perfect. Remember when I always complain there's not enough seasoning or not enough spice? The pepper in here makes it, basically. This is really good. There's not much else in terms of flavor, like there's no cheese or anything like that. Cheese would have been really good, actually. I say that a lot. The little bits of potato are nice, the little bits of bacon. You can't taste the bacon too much. It's a little overpowered by the potato and the pepper. Can you guess what I'm going to rate this? Can you guess? I'll wait. 5. It's a 5. This is a 5, 100%. Presentation, perfect. The flavors are great. They're not offensive in any way. They're kind of what you would expect. Maybe not in terms of the texture. Texture was opposite what I was expecting for both of them, but the flavor is great. These are fun. These are fun and delicious. This is the kind of food we want. This is what we want for Halloween. Any season. We want fun, delicious looking food. This is the winner. Came down to Mermaid Lagoon because it's nice and cool in here, but there's some food I want to show you here. I'm not eating anything, but a bunch of the restaurants have the lunch case. So, you know, I usually show it. I forgot to show it earlier, but a bunch of the restaurants have a lunch case that you can get when you buy a meal. I want to try this. It's not Halloween specific, but this is new-ish. It came out. It's kind of cute. But also, this is Halloween specific. They have a coaster, a rubber coaster, when you buy a drink. You can add it on. I won't be buying that today, but I want to show you that it does exist, and you can get it. It's at various restaurants. Behind me is what I consider the best restaurant here at Tokyo Disney Resort. It is my personal favorite, Magellan's. I've eaten here numerous times. The food is wonderful, and I've done a video on it before. I'll pop it up on the screen for you. You can go and watch that after this one. We're not going in there today, but I wanted to mention that they do have a Halloween course menu. So if you want to, make a reservation here, you can do that and try it out. We're not doing it today because, as you can see, I've eaten a lot of food today. For reservations for the priority seating restaurants, that's what they're called, you can make a reservation for the restaurants 30 days in advance through the website or through the app. They also open up online reservations through the app at 9 a.m. the day of your visit as well. Or at 10 a.m. you can come here and see if they have any open tables for the day. So there's 3 ways to get a reservation for priority seating restaurants. I love this restaurant so much. One of my favorite memories is actually from 2015. I came here for my 30th birthday. You can do the math and figure out how old I am now. I came here for my 30th birthday, and everyone in the restaurant sang me happy birthday. That's like a core memory inside my head. Maybe that's why I like it so much. The food is also very good. Here at Hudson River Harvest, which is right in front of the Tower Terry, you can see that. I'm going to use my umbrella to point because I am keeping myself out of the sun. They have the maple pumpkin churro back, which they've had for quite a few years, and I'm not a fan, so I'm not getting it because I know I don't like it. I give it a 2. It is a 2, okay? Plain simple, a 2. But also at Hudson River Harvest, they have the candy cases that I showed you earlier, if you want to pick them up here. And they also have the rubber coaster thing as well with the special drink, which I already had. Listen, I'm all about sun protection. I got sunscreen on, I got my UV umbrella, we're good. Now I'm gonna head on over to Liberty Landing Diner, which is in front of Restaurant Sakura here in the American Waterfront. because there's a Halloween sundae that I wish to try, and the app says it's going to be a 30 to 45-minute wait. There's no mobile order for this thing, so we're just going to get in line. And it's also very windy today. And there's the police. Here's Liberty Landing Diner. Yeah, a bit of a line. What is this? what's cool? It's purple. It's brown. Yeah, there's purple sweet potato. There's purple sweet potato soft serve. There's actual chestnuts in here, and granola, and whatever else they decide to throw inside of here. The theme this year, as you can tell, is chestnut, purple sweet potato, and chestnut, purple sweet potato, pumpkin. There's no pumpkin in this one. Thank goodness. I don't think I could handle that, honestly. This is very reminiscent of when they did something with the purple sweet potato, or the sweet potato Mickey, candied sweet potatoes, yeah. Wow. It's probably the most savory ice cream I've ever had in my life. That is incredibly purple. Incredibly purple. I really like the ice cream. I was not sure at all. I kind of came into this thinking I wasn't going to like it. I like the purple sweet potato ice cream. It has like a nice, it's kind of like a subtle chalky texture to it. It's not completely smooth, not overly sweet, and it's definitely purple sweet potato, but it's nice. And obviously milky with the ice cream. Not a big fan of the candied sweet potatoes. It tastes a little strange to me. No thank you. And then we just have a whole bunch of stuff on the bottom. There's big old boiled, roasted, whatever, chestnut, a cooked chestnut. I love the ice cream. Not a big fan of the candied sweet potato, as I said. Chestnut, I'd rather not just eat a whole chestnut. It was sweet though. 3.5. Give this a 3.5. No, 4. Give it a 4. The ice cream is I really like the ice cream. You can eat around the purple sweet potato stuff if you don't want to eat it. Get it for the ice cream. The ice cream is really nice. As I was finishing the sundae, I noticed that the bits at the bottom were actually like chocolate cornflakes kind of thing. Still keeps it at a 4. But I just wanted to mention that. It's quite nice. Oh, I just wanted to mention that the Mickey Ghost pumpkin popcorn bucket is back as well. It's at Disneyland and DisneySea. So yeah, if you want it, it's here at various popcorn wagons around both parks. Ristorante di Canaletto has a Halloween menu, so we're going to check it out. We're going to see if it's at the front there. Usually they have it there. Yes, they have a special pasta set, or you can get a special set. So that's what it is there. Okay. It looks really nice. Maybe I'll have to come back and do it. Cafe Portofino is our next stop. Counter service restaurant, and they have a special set. Coffee scented roast beef, which I am really excited to try. Yes. Oh, this is new. Plant-based dish with orzo. Haven't seen that before. That's good. That's new. You can see all the different food they have. Usually I get the roasted chicken. I think the roasted chicken is really good. And you can see they have the different souvenir items that we've seen at different restaurants. They also have a placemat. I'm not going to get it, but you can get a placemat for extra charge. And here's the meal. So I'm actually not going to get the full meal. You can actually just get the roast beef if you want. Since I've eaten so much today, I'm just going to get the main thing. But the meal does come with a black currant and white chocolate mousse cake, and also I believe it came with the pumpkin soup with the pancetta and beets. Yeah. This looks really good though. I was thinking about this today. My first actual food video for Halloween here was back in September 2017. I've been doing this for 7 years now. It's been quite a journey. And I'm sure some of you watching have been with me since those times. It seems like a lifetime ago, it really does. I'm just like reminiscing about it. I'm just like thinking about it. Some things change, some things don't, you know? If you haven't, maybe you should go watch that video. I'll pop it on the screen for you. Go check it out. See how much I've changed or haven't changed. I don't know. I just thought it was really funny. Anyway, we're here at Cafe Portofino and we are having roast beef dinner. The child that's screaming over there is just as excited as I am about this roast beef. So this is a coffee-scented roast beef with almond and hazelnut sauce and served with baked purple sweet potato and mascarpone. As I mentioned, you can get the special set that comes with the pumpkin soup. It also comes with the black currant dessert and also bread or rice and a drink. I didn't get that because I've had a lot of food today, so we're not going to overdo it, okay? I love eating food on camera for you, but I'm not going to make myself sick. That is like a hard line for me. But this roast beef looks delicious, and they've had this before. It's like the second time they've had it. It looks delicious. I do love a good roast beef. I'm interested to see what the hazelnut and almond sauce tastes like. I'm gonna dip it in the sauce here. You can tell it's good by my facial expressions. One more slice for good measure before I describe to you how delicious this is. Oh yeah, oh yeah. The roast beef is perfectly cooked. It's nice and moist, very juicy. The coffee rub on there gives it a nice bitterness to it and a nice kind of texture. I'm not gonna say crunch, it doesn't crunch, but it gives you like a nice, it's not coffee grounds, it's definitely not coffee grounds, it's not that, but it's, you know, kind of like a bumpy texture, which is really nice. Biting into it, you get the bitterness of the coffee, and then the nuttiness from the almonds and the hazelnut is really nice in the sauce. And the seasoning gives it a nice peppery taste to it. This is an absolute winner. Absolute winner. This is so good. Ooh, just even licking the juices off the fork is so good. I don't know about this though. Mascarpone and baked purple sweet potato. I don't think I've had this much purple sweet potato in my life. Okay, it doesn't look appetizing, but the mascarpone and the mascarpone with the purple sweet potato, it's velvety smooth. And the cheese is nice. The cheese is a nice touch. Purple sweet potato, you know, it's that purple sweet potato flavor. I don't really taste butter in it, but that's okay. We have the cheese. This is probably the second best purple sweet potato thing we've had today. That's actually really nice. I think the best purple sweet potato thing we had today was the soft serve from the Sundae. It's a 5, easily a 5. Get the roast beef. I don't know what you're doing. What? You're sitting on your couch in your PJs. Get here now. I don't know what you're doing. Book that flight. Get over here and have this, okay? Or if you're watching this in your hotel room, come down from your hotel room. I'm sure there's some of you here in the Miracosta right now watching this, thinking, what should I eat? I'm gonna watch Chris and have him tell me what to eat. I'm telling you right now. Come down here. Yeah. Get this. I'm very satisfied. This is delicious. Easily the best meal we had today was this. But of course, it's a little bit more pricey. I understand that. But as I showed you, you can just get the roast beef by itself for 2,400 yen, as opposed to getting the full meal for 33. And the word, if you want to order just the roast beef by itself, is the word tanpin. Tanpin. Tanpin means like just by itself. When you're ordering something and you just want that and nothing else, tanpin. Tanpin is probably the best way to spell it out in English. That's my Japanese lesson for you today. My favorite dishes, so I had to kind of sit and think about this and kind of watch back what we already shot today. I would say the sandwich from New York Deli, that was up there. That was really nice. And then the purple sweet potato sundae, I really like the ice cream. You know, the other stuff in there, I can take it or leave it, but the ice cream itself was phenomenal. I think that was really nice. And then we have the steamed buns with the teriyaki chicken, which was minced chicken. And then the other one was, what was it? Potato and bacon, there we go. I had to like rattle my brain, but it was. The presentation on that, I think, is just so good. And then, of course, the roast beef. Get the roast beef. Delicious. As I mentioned off the top of the video, Halloween is kind of a little strange this year, so everything is being released at different times. So the food came out September 1st, then the merchandise is not coming out until whatever this Thursday is, 19th or 20th. Of September, but then the event itself doesn't start until October 1st, which is very strange. They've never done it this staggered before, so that's why this video is the way it is, because I didn't want to wait until October to make a video on the Halloween stuff. You know, it's very strange, but I'll have another video on the merchandise, so keep an eye out for that. We're also going to have another video on the food at Tokyo Disneyland, so if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. I don't know what you're doing. You're in your pajamas. Like, just push the button. It's not that hard. Also, listen, I'm just going to keep talking, okay? That's what I do very well. If you're planning your trip to Tokyo Disney Resort, you can check out our guidebook up on our website at TDRExplorer.com. We also have a guidebook for Universal Studios Japan there as well. It helps you plan your trip from start to finish, deciding when to visit, what hotels to stay at, how to plan your day, where to eat, how the app works, how everything in the app works, standby pass, Disney Premier Access, entry request, mobile order. I'm throwing all these terms at you and you might be like, oh my goodness, I'm so overwhelmed. Get our book. It won't overwhelm you. It'll make you not overwhelmed. So please go and get it. Scan the QR code up on the screen. It's up there. Scan it. Go to TDRExplorer.com/books. Trust me, we have helped so many explorers plan their trip, and I stand by these books. They are the #1 resource for planning your trips here. I am that confident in those books. So go and check it out. I'm gonna finish up here eating my roast beef. I'm talking way too much with my hands. The utensils are flying everywhere. I'm just very excited about this roast beef. I wanna eat it before it gets cold. All right, explorers, thank you so much. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.